Well, good afternoon, guys. It's Chris, your YouTube daddy here. I've now landed in Alicante airport. I'm here. We're on holiday. We're going on an adventure. I've just at the hire car place now. So what I've got to do first is a thing you should always do when you get a hire car is just give it a quick record of it to make sure there's no damage on it. And if there is any damage, make sure you identify it before you drive off. So it looks all right, but we'll have a quick look round. So this is my bed and my transport for the week. So here we go. This is my car for a week. I'm hoping the back seat's dropped out so I can actually keep in it comfortably, but I'm sure we'll work it out. So as I say, I'll just drive it, just going round it to make sure there's no damage on it. And then we'll head off down to Benidorm. Nope. Looks all right to me, can't see anything obvious. Just open the boot. Ah, that's good. The back seats will drop down. So that means I can keep it there quite comfortably. That's good. And you also have to make sure in here, in Europe, you've got a triangle. An emergency, so if you break down you have to put the triangle out on there, but I'll go through all that lot later. So looks good. A car's a car. It's automatic, but it doesn't matter to me. A car's a car. So what I'll do first is, I say the first thing you do is you go around and check the bodywork, making sure there's no damage or anything like that, because you don't want to end up getting charged. Because what happens is, when you come in, I've already paid for the hire car, but then they take an imprint to your credit card, and they take €1,000 off your credit card, and if there's no damage when you return it, they just return the €1,000. But obviously, if there's any damage, you can then get charged for that damage. So it's very important that you give the car a very quick check over. After I've checked over the car, the next thing I will do is go inside and familiarise myself with all the controls. What do the buttons do and all that kind of stuff. So don't get all excited and go, oh, I've got a car, I'm going to go out there and drive, yeah, because I've never drove a car like this before. So I need to know where all the buttons are and all that kind of stuff. And I need to set the camera holder up in the car, so when we go on adventures, we can work out where we're going. So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the car now and have a look at what we need to do. First thing I need is, here is my window mount for my camera. So I'm going to put that in. So don't go away, I'll put that in now, and then I'll mount the camera onto the window, and I'm hoping they've got USB ports in here which will help keep everything charged up. And I've also brought with me, because I'm sad like that, I've also brought a solar panel with me. See that? Which I can stick on the window screen, which I can charge my mobile phone up at the same time. Because as I said, the plan this week is to be living in my car. So I need to consider I've got to keep all my batteries, my iPad charged up, my mobile phone charged up, my camera charged up. So that's point one. So hopefully we should be all right with that. And then point two, I need to then find out where I'm going to nick the internet from. Because obviously I need to upload all these videos, don't I? Now, nipping into McDonald's, stuff like that. We'll work it out, but we'll work it out as we go along, okay? So this is the introduction to the car. So we're just going to go inside. Oh, the other thing I never thought about. What petrol do they take? It should tell me. If you look there, it actually tells you what type of petrol it is. So again, before it's got a full tank of petrol in it when you get to it. However, you need to make sure that when you bring it back, it's got a full tank of petrol as well. And you obviously need to make sure you put petrol into, not diesel in it. So there's also, if you don't know if you hire a vehicle and you don't know what type of fuel it is, always look inside the petrol cap, because it'll tell you. It's not complicated, it'll tell you. And the other thing is, always keep your paperwork in your glove compartment, because that's got your insurance details and stuff like that. So if you do have a collision or a bang or something goes wrong, at least you know where your insurance details are. Okay then, I'll be back in 1 second while I set my mount up on the car, and we'll have a look inside the car and see how everything works. Back in 1 second. Right, I seem to familiarise myself with the inside of the car, so I know what's going on. And according to the dude, I need to get onto the AP7, which is like their version of a motorway, and that'll take me straight through to Benidorm. Now, I've been to Benidorm before, but I've never drove to Benidorm, so we'll be going blind, basically. So where do I put my phone? Is it on my phone? Because I have got a sat-nav on my phone. As soon as I can see where I put the phone. Ah, here's my phone. So let's see if this will pick anything up. I'm on the ground at the moment, so it might not pick anything up just at the moment. So Google Maps. Okay, it doesn't know where. Well, it's not doing anything at the moment, but we're underground, so I wouldn't expect it to. So let's just get out there and let's go and have a look at where we are and see what's out there. Right, let's get the air conditioning going, because it's a little bit warm. Okay, how's the speed on it? Okay, that'll do. That seems to be sorting that out. Right, let's go. So, drive, handbrake, and let's get out of here. That dude just gonna stand there. Bloody tourist, that's all I can say. The thing you'll find complicated in Spain while you're driving is the roundabouts. They look very confusing. It's just a reversal, to be fair, but they do look confusing. So where's the exit? Exits that way. And again, you got a lot of people like just look. He didn't even look. Didn't even look. Oh, it's one of these cars that stops when you the engine cuts off when you stop, and you always think you've cut out. So exit. Obviously, be very careful when you're driving around areas like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get on, just get out of here and get onto the motorway and then pull over and then get my bearings. But I need to get out of the... Oh my God, the radio's going on. Oh, is that the radio? Is that the volume for the radio? Let's turn the radio off. I can't think the radio's off now. Oh, I'm trying around the circle there. Exit. Is it this way? I just drove past here. That was the bay I've come out of. Okay, we're going to spend half our holiday trying to work out how to get out of the place. Ah, I drove straight past it. You guys should have told me. This is the way out, I think. Yes. Okay, this is the way out now. I seem to have a sat nav on the car. So that's good. So I assume this will take me out here. Yep. So I'll just drive it. It should just let me out, I guess. Does it let me out? What do I have to do? Insert the ticket. What ticket? Ain't got a ticket. Okay. It's all going wrong here, guys. Okay, I'm going to try the other one because it won't let the dude out. For some reason, this one's not letting me out, so I'm just going to let. I've got people behind me, so I can't reverse back just yet. Okay, I must have gone there. For some reason, this one, the one I chose doesn't seem to be working. Well, it's getting me used to driving the car anyway. Let's hopefully this one will let me out. Yay, there we go. Obviously, I had to choose the dodgy one, didn't I? The one that didn't work. So the AP7, which is what I've got to get onto. I'll just make sure I set that camera right. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, there's only one way out, that makes it easier. So the AP7. Okay. I think it's around the other side, so I need to go onto the inside lane. It seems so weird just driving around completely the wrong way around. Oh, there it is. Well, I completely missed it. There we go. Well, that's nice and simple. It says Benidorm on the thing. That can't be difficult. We'll just follow the signs to Benidorm. Who needs a sat nav? Okay, so Benidorm, the A7. But what we will do is I'm going to pull over on the next stop, and I'm going to just get myself more familiar with the car. Now you see on the right hand side here, I could go that road, but that's a toll road and you have to pay for that. And they're only really necessary in high traffic, to be fair. It's a bit like the M6 toll road that we have back in Birmingham direction. But I never use toll roads. It's just too complicated, because what it does is flashes your number plate and then they charge it off your credit card. So the speed limit on here is 100 kilometers per hour. We're doing approximately 80, which is absolutely fine. Once I stop, I'll show you the sat nav we got in the car. There's a built-in sat nav. Well, it's got a map on it anyway, so I'm assuming I can tell it where I want to go. Easy car to drive, to be fair. Some gorgeous scenery, isn't there? Oh, well, I should be in this lane here, shouldn't I? Oh, hey. Hope you guys are keeping an eye on the signs. So as I said, I'm just going to try and find a rest stop. Because as I say, I want to get out. I would like to see some kind of service station, because I need a coffee. What's I keep beeping at me for? These are the type of things I need to work out. It'll take me 3 or 4 days just to get used to the car. What are you beeping for? Stop beeping. The trouble about these things, they've got like sensors all around them, and if something gets too close to you, it starts beeping, it starts making noises, and it gets all panicky. I know we're going the right way, because I remember this way from last year when I was on the coach. Now I did do a bit of research on the service stations and what the signs look like, and to be fair, the signs are pretty similar to the ones we got back at home. It's about it's 22 degrees at the moment, and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's 22 degrees here in well, on the way to Benidorm from Alicante. But there's no immediate rush to get into Benidorm. If I find somewhere else I like the look of, I might go there first. I'm just going to kind of get my head round. I just want to spend a little bit of time getting used to the car. That's what you should really do before I start manoeuvring inside towns and stuff like that. I need to get used to the car. Oh, look at how beautiful that mountain is there. See the one there over yonder? Oh, follow the ice cream van. Oh, I think that's a rest stop, because it's blue. Oh, is that one of the truck stops? That could be one of the... No, that's one of the truck stop things. I think. Yeah, no, that's not a rest stop. And also be very careful if you are driving a hire car that you don't speed. Because obviously if there's a speeding ticket comes along, it'll get charged against your credit card again. And you could end up coming back to Spain and end up having endorsements against your license. However they'll do that, I've no idea. It's quite a pleasant drive, actually. a lot of the time the sides are pretty self-explanatory. I know there might be that foreign language, but a lot of the time you can actually work it out. It was actually pretty easy, the hire car situation when I got there. There was no aggravation at all. It was actually really simple. There was nothing to it. So let me know in the comments below if you've ever drove in Benidorm or abroad before, or would you never drive abroad? The thing is, I drove abroad quite a bit. So as you know, I drive abroad in America all the time, and I in my last job, when I had a real job, I used to get sent abroad. So I drove in Spain, Germany, France, Belgium, and stuff like that. So driving abroad isn't really a concern to me. I'm still on the A7. The only thing, the driving itself is pretty easy. The most difficult part is getting used to the new car, because as you know, I've got a reasonably old car. It's probably about 10 years old, so it hasn't got all these fangled bits on it to press buttons and beep at you and stuff like that. It's just a car, and it's a manual as well. I'm not overly keen on automatics, but hey ho, that's the way of the world. So you've got to get used to the car. Well, I'm glad the back seats dropped out, so all I need to do now is go to a flea market or something like that, pick up a mattress and a sleeping bag, and then I'm good to go. I've got me home for the week. Obviously, we've got to work out internet and washing facilities and stuff like that. And I need to go to a shop and pick up some provisions. I bought 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of shorts, 2 t-shirts, and because it's all gone into my man bag. That's it. That's all I brought with me. Because obviously, once you start bringing stuff across with you, they then charge you for extra baggage. And I paid £81 for my flight, and I didn't want to pay any more. Well, I haven't seen any signs telling me I'm not to go to Benidorm any other direction, so I want to shop. The thing about Spain, it is very sparse, as you can see, so there is loads and loads of open spaces. But just look at that scenery. That's phenomenal, that is. That just looks so nice. I know it's only about 45 minutes from Alicante to Spain, from Alicante to Benidorm. Okay, I just need to make sure I don't go there. So there's the, so we just need to move lanes a little bit here. Again, on my right hand side is the toll booth there. I'm just going to go into the, I've got a dude coming on the inside of me. I'm just going to, where's this dude going? Okay, I'm just pulling onto the slow lane. I'm going to have to turn out, I'm working out how to turn all these beepy things off, because I hate these beepy things. So they have speed cameras here, yeah, but the speed cameras here aren't in big yellow boxes like at home. They're in grey boxes, so they kind of blend in. It's a bit sneaky, actually. you do need to be careful of the speed that you're doing. Like I say, we've just gone to a 70 area. So we've got some kind of built-up area here. And to be fair, I want to stop up and have a cigarette as well. And as you know, you can't smoke in hire cars. Because if you do and they smell it, they charge you for a deep clean. As you've gathered, I've hired a lot of cars. So I know the pitfalls. They do anything to try and get a little bit more, a few more euros out of you. But you can understand it, because people don't want to go into cars that don't smell smoke. And if you do take one back and it stinks of smoke, they are going to have to deep clean it. So it is fair. I'm trying to work out, is that blue thing, is that a stop area where I can just pull over and stop? I think it might be, actually. I hope it's not an emergency area. I've got a feeling it might be an emergency area. It doesn't look like the kind of place you can just stop and have a cigarette. So I think it might just be like back at home where you've got an emergency area there. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. And the last thing I want to do is upset the local police. He's obviously in a rush. Yeah, I'm guessing that's like a emergency stop area, like we've got a back at home. Let's just pull over here. I can see Nina, 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 Nina. There's a Spanish Nina there. We can see a Nina, Nina, and there's another one. So there's two Spanish Ninas there. Motorbike Ninas. We can see some Ninas. Actually, we need to listen to what the sound is. Is it Nina or is it a different sound? Is it like Nina Ole? I'm guessing that's their motorway patrol type of people. So we've been going for about 15 minutes so far, so I guess we can't be that far away. I guess maybe another 20 minutes or so and we'll be there. But I am looking for a place to stop and have a cigarette. There's something to eat, actually. I'm a bit hungry now. I had a bacon sandwich this morning. If you watch a previous video of me at Liverpool Airport, I'll tell you what, the weather's definitely a lot better here. Oh, it was miserable coming down that motorway this morning. It really was. Oh, it was a lovely drive. A young lady was driving me down here, but the weather was so miserable. So a sports club. I've still got to work out how to put petrol in and stuff like that yet. Thing is about that is, as I say, if in doubt, always ask. And in Benidorm anyway, there's going to be people everywhere who speak English. So just make sure you don't mix up gasoline, petrol with diesel. as I said at the start of the video, it will tell you on the petrol tank, on the petrol cap inside. The graffiti people have been out. Oh, there's another Nina! Nina, Nina, Nina. Lots of Ninas, isn't there? I wanted to make noises so we can hear what they sound like. Yeah, I'm guessing these must just be emergency breakdown areas, these, like we have on our own roads. I'm just looking for a service station or... because I haven't really got a plan yet today. Reducing speed now. Could be coming into more of a built-up area. Oh, I've worked out what the BP things are. One of the BP things is telling me when it's reducing speed. Ah, here we go. This is, I think this is a food thing. I think. It's blue. Yes, it's got a petrol thing on there. So in 1,840 kilometres. We're going under a bridge. We're going under a bridge. It says I have to have my lights on, but I think I've got my lights are automatic on this car. Ooh, spooky, scary. Yeah, my lights have come on automatically. I can see it on my dashboard. Yeah, so that beeping we've heard is if I start to head towards or go over the speed limit, it's set to warn me on the speed limit, which isn't a bad thing, to be fair. God, this is one hell of a bridge. It is. Here we go, I've seen the light. Then my light should automatically turn off now as I come out. Yep, my lights are automatically turned off. That's clever. So we're still following the signs to Benidorm. Oh, there's a carport. Who remembers carport? No, I'm trying to see where this service station is. Missed the turning or something. Unless it was in the Carrefour area. Who remembers when we used to have Carrefour in, we had one in Telford, up at the Telford town centre decades ago. Carrefour was the biggest supermarket up where Asda is now, I think. That used to be Carrefour, which is a French-based company actually. So Benidorm is 31, that's kilometres, remember, okay? That's in that foreign language. There's a Nina, there's an ambulance, Nina, Nina, Nina. My God, you've been spoiled here, aren't you? It's about the Ninas we're seeing them everywhere. police car DDoS, motorbike DDoS, ambulance DDoS. Okay, right, so this is it. This is the petrol station. And there's food here, great. In 22 kilometres. I wish I was speaking decent English. So we're going to get off here and I'm going to grab a bite to eat. I will carry on with this video. I just need to find out where this food place is I can actually eat. Okay, I've no idea. We seem to be running adjacent to the A87, the A7, sorry. I can't see where this is. Well, we're coming to a roundabout here. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going now. Okay, well that didn't seem to work, did it? Okay, what we'll do is we'll jump back on the A7, the AP7 again. Because I seem to have lost that, no idea where that is. But I'd rather just jump back on the motorway so I don't get lost. I could stop. This way I need to, okay, I'm confused now. No, that's not that way, because that's pointing in the wrong direction. Okay, I'm going to go down here and find somewhere to park. Yeah, I need to come out here and find somewhere to park and then work out what's going on. Because I've come away from the motorway now. I don't want to drive out too far though. I do need a turning point at some point here. I'll find somewhere to turn round. That's a good point, somewhere to turn round. I'm going to end up in France at this rate. I'll go ahead into the mountains. Oh, I've got somewhere here I can turn. Okay, there's somewhere here I can turn now. Where have I ended up? I'm in the middle of nowhere here. Okay, I'm going to park here, go out and have a cigarette and work out the sat nav. So I'm going to have to turn to my left to get back out of here and head towards the motorway. So don't go away, and I can see you in 1 second, guys. Right, while I've stopped to have a cigarette, I just thought I'd show you exactly where I am. Well, I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of the mountains somewhere. But this is like some kind of dirt track I've ended up down. But look at that. I think that must be a... Because in places like this, it's obviously very dry and they get flash floods. So when they get really heavy rain, and they have places like this to stop it, they're like heavy rain drains, aren't they? I can't think what they're called now. Please put in the comments below what they're called. They're drains, like they have in Las Vegas, water overflow tunnels. So it's about 22 degrees out here at the moment, and it's about, I don't know, 1:45, 1:30, 1:45. And we're not far from the seaside. The seaside's just over there. And we're in the mountains. And there's the car. We can have a proper look at the car now. This is going to be one epic length of a video, this is. But we can have a better look at the car now. Quite a nice car, isn't it? So as I said, there is a sat nav in the car, but I don't know if I can actually program into it. I need to make sure it's in English to start with. The thing is, I'm here for a few days. Well, I'm here for 6 days. So I'm not, and I've got here quite early. I purposely got here quite early, so I can iron out all these problems. You know, working out how the car works, working out the road network and stuff like that. I hate to rush. And you'll know that if you ever enjoy my chew when I'm cooking burgers. I like to take my time. When you're going to do a job, do it properly, don't rush, because it only ends up causing you problems in the long run. Okay then, I'm going to get back in the car now. And I'll see you in 1 second. Okay, there's no way I cannot work out this map. So I just need to find the, I know which way to drive, so handbrake off is always useful. I know which way to drive, just turn left here, point towards the sea. And then, so I'm turning left, and then when I get to the motorway, turn left again. That sounds about right to me. So the IP7 we're looking for. Oh, that's a cool little scooter, isn't it? That's a typical Spanish scooter. I like that. That's cool. So I've got some traffic signs here. I don't think it's this one because that's taking me to the right, which will take me back to Alicante, I guess. So I need to go straight over. Oh no, it is this one. There's a sign says Benidorm. Shows what I know, doesn't it? How have I ended up here? Don't know what this is. No idea what this is. So the IP7 is here. It still seems to take me a long way round to get back onto this motorway. The question is, am I facing the right way now? I'm sure I'm facing. That was on the other side. I'm going the wrong way. I'm on the right road but going the wrong direction. So I need to find a way to turn round. I'm definitely going the wrong direction. As we were coming in, the sea was on my right hand side, and now it's on my left hand side. I'm definitely going the wrong direction. My God, I've only been here a couple of hours, I'm lost already. So we got a turning here, so hopefully I can spin back around and get onto the right side. Yeah, I would say so. you confused, guys? I certainly am. Can I come back around on myself? No, I can't go to that one. That takes me to a toll booth. That's toll. I can see that's toll. Well, it's all going wrong, guys. Are we actually going to ever get to Benidorm? I can see this week being a lot of getting lost. They don't seem to have any turnaround points, do they? Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off for 1 second and I will turn it back on once we're going in the right direction. Don't go away, see you in 1 second. Well, guys, I've got some good news and bad news. The bad news is I got completely lost and I ended up in the middle of the mountains. The good news is I've worked out how the sat-nav works. So I'm now following the sat-nav. So I must have been miles out. I ended up going onto the wrong road and ended up in the mountains and everything like that. So I pulled over, I stopped, and then I worked out how the sat nav was going. Ah, look, we can see a sign for Benidorm. Yay! We're going the right way now. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this video now, and this is going to be part 1 of 2, because this video is way too long. It's way too long now, so please check part 2. I'll see if I actually finally get to Benidorm. I shall see you in 1 sec. I shall see you on the next video. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out part 2 and see if I finally find my way to Benidorm. But I should be alright now, because I've seen the sign saying Benidorm and I've worked out the sat nav. It's now 2:10. So I've probably done about an extra 40 miles than I needed to do, but hey ho, it's all a learning curve, isn't it? And I shall see you in part 2, and bye for now.